Hi, this is part 1 of a two-part presentation. Part 1 starts from the beginning, and when completed, you'll have uploaded your information to our software and received your special link for your own personalized game plan. Part 2 covers printing and reviewing your report. Part 1 includes accessing the game plan survey link and entering the data into the online survey and uploading to me. First, select the Game Plan Survey Instructions document as shown here, which contains a broad overview of the process and a Get Started link to access the online planning survey. Please read the instructions, save them if you wish, and familiarize yourself with this process. Scrolling down, you can see the link for the survey and allow a minute for the survey to display. I recommend printing a copy of the survey and writing in the data you're entering online for your future reference. Data must be entered and submitted at one time online. You can leave the survey, but if data is lost before being transmitted, you'll need to start over. Again, once you've sent the survey through our secure encrypted software, your information is automatically populated in your new report, and you have just saved hours of time you would have spent trying to enter the data in individual boxes as required by most software programs. You'll then receive the notification email that your information has been received. Now it's time to gather the data needed to complete the survey. When you look at page 1 of the survey, in the introduction section at the top, you'll see a list of documents and information you'll need to complete the survey. However, it's not quite complete. There are 2 more areas. First, you'll need copies of your debt, mortgage, auto loans, installment loans, lines of credit, and credit cards for step 5. Secondly, your Social Security benefit statement. The software can calculate an estimated Social Security benefit based upon your current income as entered in step 7, but this may not be totally accurate. Also note, please be sure to read all areas carefully, as some steps request annual information and other steps request monthly information. And be sure that you consistently enter the correct information for individual 1 and individual 2 as shown in section 1 throughout the survey steps. For a step-by-step review, going down to step 1, this is the personal information. Be sure the information is 100% accurate, and just for your information, the default dates of death are age 85 for individual 1, assumed to be male, and 90 for individual 2, assumed to be female. For step 2, personal assets, don't spend a lot of time here. Reasonable estimates are fine. Step 3, household savings and investments. Be as accurate as possible. You can enter the total value of all accounts in each category. Annual additions are total additions less total withdrawals for the year. If you have an HSA or medical savings account, you can group these in the money market accounts and itemize later on the information on the survey if you printed it out, if you wish. These are current accounts designated to pay current expenses, not as long-term accounts. We recommend you use the money market field, and when you update your report, you can update the amount. Also, if you have a 529 plan and other investment accounts designated for education, don't enter those assets in this section. You'll be entering that information in the current education savings field in step 6, dependents. Moving on to step 4, these are your retirement accounts. Just be as accurate as possible. Step 5, liabilities. If you have multiple entries in one category, such as credit cards, just enter an average for those boxes, and again, you can delineate on the form that you printed out for future reference. Step 6, dependents. This area is for education funding only. If that's not an issue, just skip and move on. When entering college costs, enter in today's dollars. Current education savings accounts should include 529 plans and any other sources designated strictly for college savings. Moving on to step 7, which is earn income. Again, just be as accurate as possible. Step 8, you can skip this if you're unsure. 9, itemized deductions. You don't have to be exact. Estimates are fine. 10, insurance. Again, just make sure the amounts are accurate. Step 11, that's self-explanatory. Step 12, skip this as this report would only give a general guideline, nothing specific. Under personal expenses, just be sure to translate all your numbers into monthly amounts. And please note, if any money is deducted for your company retirement plans, verify you've entered those amounts into the personal annual additions in Step 4. Step 14, other income and expenses. Enter any expenses that are not ongoing, plus money you wish to save towards specific goals, for example, a new auto or vacations. Be sure to enter expenses as negative numbers with the minus sign in front, and any income, for example, potential inheritance, as a positive number, so with no minus sign. And again, I don't recommend putting in an inheritance amount unless you're absolutely certain of when you'll receive it and for how long. Also, if you assume you'll always have a car loan of an approximate amount, just include that car payment in Step 13 as a personal expense. And then moving down, just click the bar as shown here and you're on your way. And once you send the survey, we receive notification and electronically transfer your information to the software. The software automatically populates your plan with your information in all the applicable fields. As I stated earlier, you've saved hours of time you would have spent if you would have needed to manually enter all that information online. You'll then receive the notification email with your special link for your personalized game plan. Congratulations on taking your first steps. You're now ready to move on to Part 2.